This is one of the worst mascaras I've used, and there aren't very many products, especially from Chanel, that I say I don't love. That is one of them. Thanks so much for joining me for another empties. We have a lot of makeup this time and skincare always. We've got the Brightening Protective Moisturizer by Sisley. Now this is hundreds of dollars. It's really elegant on the skin. I get compliments on my skin when I wear it. Now this doesn't say it has SPF, and I believe at one point the one that was sold in Europe did say it had SPF protection. But if you looked at the ingredient deck, they were the same. I don't even know if you can get it here anymore, but it was very nice and very elegant. So if you have this, let me know. So I would repurchase that. But I have so much right now that I need to be using it, but it's lovely. Oh, whoops. This is the Brightening Serum Supreme. Actually, I should hold this back. It looks like this, it fell out. So that's how much you actually get in there. This is by Eclat. I should hold this back to when I do my hyperpigmentation video, because I did use this quite a bit. I do want to talk about it, so that reminds me, like, hold on to that, because I do want to run down all of the things I've tried for a substantial amount of time and why I think they helped my discoloration. We're still not there yet, but we are getting there. We also have this Elemis Skin Resurfacing Pads. Really enjoy these. 60 of them in here. Skin refining pads. They are like pre-moistened pads, so easy to travel with as well. If you travel a lot, you can just take as many as you need, but I really enjoyed this. I love Elemis products. They do a really nice job, especially their cleansing balm. We have here L'Occitane. I love their lotion, so you know their hand lotion is my favorite, and this is a milk concentrate cream, which I used all the way up. It's really nice. Their lotions absorb really nicely. They're not oily on the skin. I really like how they smell. They're not overwhelming, their scents. If they do have a scent, they're very pleasant, so this one was nice. And I would repurchase that. Okay, so I told you we had some makeup. Now, Charlotte Tilbury is not a brand that I buy anymore. Which one is this? Eyes of a Star. It was very nice. I mean, I like their makeup, but I don't wear as much makeup anymore, so I don't feel the need to buy more Charlotte Tilbury. I would go for Eclat if I wanted something like this with this level of glow, because their glow is very gentle, so I really love the very subtle glow. Of course, you know I love the Prada palette. I have that on now for very subtle glow. So I would not be purchasing Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I don't know, I feel like I just don't wear her makeup anymore. Let me know if you also have grown out of it. This was a duo, one of her duos. Very smart idea, because there was a brightening pencil like this. You could brighten the waterline, and then a deeper pencil. I really like this idea. Would I purchase it now? Probably not, but I enjoyed it while I had it. I don't even know if they make that anymore. So we have a Fossil Longest Lash Mascara, my favorite mascara. This is by Chantecaille. Yes, I would repurchase. We have here Decorte. We have the eye cream. Really enjoy their eye cream. I would repurchase this. This was gifted, but I would repurchase it. We have, oh, another L'Occitane body cream. So this is the 25% shea butter. So that's the shea butter lotion is what's my favorite, especially with the flip top. This was very nice, very hydrating. Again, without being greasy, I would repurchase this. Then we have here Roen. So did they send this to me? It's the Eyes on Me palette. Are they still around? I don't remember. It was very nice. I remember it had like a creaminess to it. Very nice, warm colors, something I don't really wear. Would I repurchase it? Not now, because like I said, I have my go-to palettes, Chanel, Eclat, Prada. I don't even wear Dior as much anymore, if at all. I can't remember the last Dior palette I've worn, except for like the 9 pan. I really liked that one. But in terms of their quints, there isn't one that I am pulling for now. Okay, then we have here the Airbrush Bronzer number 2. It's really lovely. It's one of the warmer bronzers out there. In fact, I have Atlas right here. I do love Atlas by Hermes. Here's a comparison. Oh, you can see. Here's a comparison of the two, though. So they are very close, but I'm gonna say Hermes still has a little bit more warmth to it. Lovely bronzer, though. But it's just time to say goodbye to that. I've had that for years. Okay, we have here another palette, 52 Degrees by Roen. This was the one that I preferred, I believe. Of course, it's a cooler tone that I preferred over the other one. It looks like I used this more. Would I again repurchase this? I'm trying to think what this reminds me of. It looks like something else. Maybe, what does this remind me of? It's got like a mocha tones in it. Something in there is reminding me of Chantecaille, but lovely colors. Very subtle. Would I repurchase? Not now. Like I said, I have a very different aesthetic than I used to have. Then we have here, this is the Cleansing Face Cream by L'Occitane. It was very nice. I would repurchase this. It's suited for all skin types, including sensitive. I can't remember if this foamed or not. I want to say it did. I can't remember, but I liked it. I remember that. Then we've got here Vetted. This is Derm Labs R Retinoid Serum. This was nice. I enjoyed it. It did not irritate my skin. If you're looking for a retinoid product, it was lovely, and it's made in the USA. Very nice. Okay, then we have here the Fenty, the rich one, Moisture Repair Shampoo. It was nice. Would I repurchase it? Not necessarily. What am I using right now? I'm using the wellbel that they sent me. That smells really good. I haven't yet found a shampoo I love, love, love. Working on it though. I mean, I like the shampoo that I have by Aveda. That's very nice. It's like a blue shampoo, but I don't use it, or violet, purple. I don't use it all the time. I use the wellbel in between. That's very nice. Okay, we have a By Terry product, the CC Powder, the Deluxe Edition Sunny Flash. Are they still making this? I mean, By Terry used to have some of the nicest compacts, and since I started using them like over 10 years ago, the packaging has become more plastic. It's really lovely. Like, this is a lovely compact. This is one of those things that's difficult for me to discard because it's so pretty, but I think this is many years old by now. Oh, there goes the air. Hold on. Okay, back. Hopefully that didn't throw the lighting off too much. I would love to do something with this compact though. I don't even know if anyone makes compacts this nice anymore. Like, could I take this out? Oh, I don't like wasting. Let's see if I can pry this out of here. We'll see if I can pry this out later, because it's just a nice compact to have in your bag. It's got a lovely mirror. They don't make compacts like this anymore. I don't know why. I wish we had compacts that were universal, where we could, you know, different brands, they could all fit in the same compact. That would be nice. Okay, we have this apricot powder by Terry. You would think this would be right up my alley. I did not use it all up, but you know, those of us with discoloration know how nice it is to have an apricot shaded powder. So if you're interested, I think it was very nice. Tinted Hydra Powder. We'll see if By Terry even makes these anymore. I remember Terry de Gunsberg, I remember reading about her. I don't know if she's still involved or not. We have here, oh, this is the mascara I did not like. The La Volume Revolution de Chanel. I love the La Volume, but this one with the like, it's got like striations in there. This one, this is one of the worst mascaras I've used. It was very clumpy, lumpy, stuck my lashes together. It looked like I had 5 giant lashes. Nothing about this worked for me. As much as I love the La Volume mascara is as much as I don't like this one. I really don't like this one. And there aren't very many products, especially from Chanel, that I say I don't love. That is one of them. Okay, this I do love. This is by Chanel. It's the Clar Contour. I just repurchased this because I love it so much. And this was just, I think, years old, but I have it on right now. I have it on under, just very, very faintly on the bottom lash line. And then I put some of the Prada 07, that beige tone on top of that. Okay, then we have here that, this is one of those things, like kind of like the Mally product that I purchase over and over again, and then I don't love it as much as I think I would. I don't know. I must have purchased like 8 of these or 10 of these in my lifetime, the Touche Eclat. I love the Chantecaille, the Le Camouflage Stylo the most, so I don't think I'll repurchase that or even try it again. It's just one of those things I purchase with hope and then it doesn't work out for me. I know it works for many people, but I prefer the Le Camouflage Stylo by Chantecaille. So I repurchased the Le Camouflage Stylo before that. Okay, oh, speaking of shampoo, this is by Colleen Rothschild. This is the Quench and Shine Restorative Shampoo. It was very nice. If you haven't tried it, you might want to try it if you like Colleen Rothschild. It smelled nice. I liked it enough to repurchase. That was gifted to me, but to repurchase it, I'm not convinced yet by, but it was very nice. Okay, then we have here this gold palette by Roen. Also very nice. Apparently I really liked this shade right here. It's like a same color as my eyelid, probably just a little bit more goldy. Really lovely though. Again, that creamy formula. I'm gonna have to see if, like, what is going on with Roen. Like, let me just check. Are they even a thing right now? Roen. Let's look. Roen, because I haven't heard of them recently, so Roen makeup. Oh, they have a website. Oh, they don't have this. Oh, Roen, maybe they don't exist. Derm Store carries them, Goop carries them, but do they have their own site? I don't know. And Credo has them. They have an Instagram, so I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. I can't seem to find them, but I can find the stores that carry them. Let me know if you know. Okay, the Chantecaille. This is my favorite face oil out of all of them. So it's the Rose de May face oil. This one I've had for a long time. I already have a backup of this. It's very lovely, very hydrating, but again, not greasy. We have here, oh, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow product. You would think Anastasia Beverly Hills was first put on the map because of the brows. This one I didn't love though. This is color Brunette, but it looks almost gold. And I love the Kosas brow more than this one, so I would not repurchase. We have here the Idris, oh, Dr. Idris Major Fade. So this is a vitamin C gel moisturizer. It's fine, but I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it, but it was nice. But I really liked this applicator where you push this and the product, the correct amount is distributed. Really like that. We have this, the Colleen Rothschild Restorative Mask for all hair types. When I use this, my hair tends to be shinier and I have more movement. I didn't put it in today. Okay, so to get my hair to this step, it's like a two-step process. I went through it with a Shark, that brush, like the hair dryer brush thing, and then I went through it with the Dyson. So if I really want like the best results in my hair, I'm gonna do those two steps. Usually it turns out really nice. So this also helps with that smoothness for me. It's very nice. Would I repurchase it? I would, but also it takes time to like let it be in your hair, set in your hair. So you just need time as well. Okay, then we've got this as a bronzer by CL Tan. If you are my coloring and want to try the CL SPF bronzer, apparently I use this quite a bit. It's in 03 Tan. Would I repurchase this? I would, although I'm not wearing bronzer as much anymore. And then the way I'm using bronzer is a little bit different in that I use it more as like a actual, as if I had been in the sun bronzer versus like a contour bronzer. So that's how I would use it. If I was going to use that, is more on the exterior versus the actual bronzing process. Because it's a little creamy and it could disturb makeup, I'd rather use a powder bronzer for the actual bronzed effect because I don't disturb my makeup as much. Okay. Oh, here's another thing by Roen. It was a brow product. Did I use it all the way up? I did not. So I'm not sure why, but it's got a nice cool color. Not sure why I didn't use it up, but then we have a Le Camouflage Deal. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the YSL Touche Eclat. This one I prefer. It's fluid, it's elegant. It's actually got enough coverage to address dark spots, and it has a little bit of a refracting of the light element to it. So if you want something more lightweight, for dark spots, it is possible to address them with this. It's not going to be super flawless like the Clé de Peau concealer, but I especially like this one for under the eyes. And then if I have lightweight makeup, then I'll use it on dark spots and brighten certain areas where I would normally put a heavier duty concealer. We have here Beauty Pie Japan Fusion Pure Transforming Cleanser. It was fine. Would I repurchase it? No, it's not one of those things where I feel like, oh, I'm missing this. I used it, I liked it at the time, but I'm currently testing out other face cleansers, so this isn't one that I would necessarily repurchase. Another Le Camouflage, no, this is not Le Camouflage, this is another Chantecaille, how did I forget the name? I've said this so many times. The Fossé Longest Lash Mascara. I love this, my favorite. We have here, oh, the Mutha #1 Serum. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I would repurchase it. I have so many serums right now though, but it's nice enough that I would repurchase it. I believe it addresses hyperpigmentation as well, which is one of the things I like. Oh, this is the mascara I love by Givenchy. I would repurchase it. In fact, I just repurchased it. Love this one. It's what I have on now, actually. I really enjoy it. I get volume, length without clumpiness, without flaking. And what else? And it does like give my lashes a very nice look. Not super natural. They're like Ilia, if you like really, really natural and kind of don't want to see the mascara results, but just to like get your lashes going the same direction. Ilia is nice. What else? Like there's one by Kosas that's very like lightweight, wispy, but this one gives some nice lashes without looking super artificial, but you can definitely tell there's mascara on there, which I like. Okay, then we have another body cream by L'Occitane. This is Citron Luminciana. Really lovely scent. Like I said, L'Occitane does very nice lotions with very subtle, not overwhelming scents to them, which I really appreciate. Absorbs into the skin, nothing greasy, lovely. Oh, and here's another one. Speaking of L'Occitane, here's a milk concentrate lotion, which again, you can see we go all the way through these. Like I said, I receive many products, especially skincare, and there are lots of things that I will initially try and not continue using all the way up. But in the case of L'Occitane, especially hand cream and body cream, I will use those all the way up because I really enjoy them. Okay, we have here Soft Surfaces Daily Softening Lotion for Body. This was very nice. I like the pump on it. Good for soothing dry, weathered skin, exfoliating dry, dead skin cells, soft skin maintenance. Really lovely. I use their hand cream, the one that looks like it's a beehive almost. That one for the evening, I really enjoy that one too. Ooh. Okay, so here's this shower oil by L'Occitane. This is nice. It's got a little hydration to it. I'm not going to show you too long. It's kind of gross looking. I don't use that as much as like a foaming gel, but I will use it every once in a while. Lovely. Okay, so then this is Victoria Beckham. I love her eyeliners. They're amongst my very favorites. This was in Surfside, and it's empty. So either I used it all the way up or it fell out. I can't remember, but really pretty. I love her eyeliners. She always comes out with some really beautiful shades. I love the end here, the sponge end. It's one of the best eyeliners I've used. So I love Chantecaille's eyeliners, Chanel, like the one I showed you, the Contour Clar, and the Victoria Beckham. They might be my most pulled for eyeliners, and they all have some really lovely shade selections too. So love this. Would repurchase it. Then we have here the Peptide Prep Detox Shampoo by K18. I use this every once in a while. It says swap out your regular shampoo for this deep clean one time weekly. So if you want deep cleaning, this is great. Would I repurchase? Yes. In fact, actually, they just sent me one, so I'll be using it again. Then we have this Elemis Pro Collagen Black Cherry Cleansing Balm. So I love Elemis Cleansing Balm, but I didn't love this scent. Yeah, I don't love this scent. It actually smells more like pine than it does black cherry, but I love the cleansing aspect of it. So if I was going to repurchase that, I'd repurchase the original, just the regular original scent. Okay, we have here more by Terry, the colorless setting powder. I don't really actually set too much with powder anymore. If you've noticed, I have very much scaled back on powder. I don't actually have any powder on my face today. I only have a little bit of the Valentino blush that served as a little bit of powder, and then some of the Atlas, this one by Hermes, the bronzer, just a little bit of that on the forehead and dusted across, and that's it for powder. So I don't really use powders as much anymore. But if I was going to use a powder, it would not be that one. It would be Clé de Peau has a lovely powder. Their powder, translucent powder, is lovely. And then for finishing powder, you know I love the Chantecaille. Still love that Perfect Blur powder. Those two are lovely. Okay, we have here this this retinol. This is a retinol serum software update by Soft Services, and this one is a 0.25 retinol for the body. So I'm using one right now. Is it retinol? It's something where it's like does the same job. It might be retinol by, I can't remember the name. You'll see it in another empties video. But I like this idea of retinol for the body as well, especially getting older. I can tell my skin is changing the older I get. It's not as, what was the word I was using? I was telling my husband, it doesn't have as much elasticity as it used to have. Like I'm definitely able to tell. I'll be 54 this year, so anything I can do to improve the skin on like my arms, my legs, anything like that will help. Okay, here's another giant lotion that is by L'Occitane. So this was in the car actually, because I have lotion everywhere. And this one was the one in the car and I used it all the way up. Loved it. I can't remember what scent it is, but it was a limited edition. It was lovely. It smelled really nice. I can't see it. It was the something in a yellow thing, but it It's very much like their hand cream that I love. Okay, then we've got Victoria Beckham. This is their eyewear in Pecan. Lovely. Like, I also love her eye crayons. I don't know why I forget about them, but they are also really beautiful if you wanted to ever try any crayons. Victoria Beckham Beauty has some of the loveliest eyeshadow sticks. Okay, then we have, oh, Victoria Beckham here is one of my very favorite lip products, and I forgot about it. This is Spark. So I've owned maybe more of Spark or repurchased more of Spark than any other lip stick ever. I want to say that's how much I love it. It's a Your Lips But Better shade. Really pretty. So if you are my coloring, it's a little bit brighter than this. This again is Mademoiselle. There's a little bit I can see of like a purpliness to this, and Spark doesn't have that. It's very, very flattering shade. Okay, here's something by Sisley. I've not tried their makeup recently. I still haven't tried that blush that they're well known for. I don't know why, but I think it's because I wanted to try the pink one, not the coral one. I still do want to try it, but they make lovely products. This was a metallic khaki, really pretty single. I mean, it's nice. I prefer the single shades by Chanel better than the Sisley ones. Okay, then we have another one of these, Chantecaille ampules. They again have some of the best results in terms of softening the skin. It really feels nice and refreshed after I use that. We have a Tower 28 LBC. It's a very nice concealer. If you're looking for something that, what does this remind me of? Along the lines of like a Westman Atelier, that kind of a concealer. I'm trying to think what else this reminds me of. Yeah, along those lines. It's got some density to it. It's really nice. I would use it if it was like at my disposal in front of me. I would definitely use it. Would I repurchase it? No. Right now I have on the Chanel concealer and the color corrector in peach on my skin. Okay, here's another Victoria Beckham in black. Oh, this also is empty. So either I used it all the way up or it fell out. Again, one of my favorite liners ever. So yes, I would repurchase it. I'm not wearing black eyeliner per se these days. Definitely get that if I needed it. This is an Anastasia brow that also I did not love as much as I love the Kosas brow. So I wouldn't repurchase that. Okay, we have a silver eyeliner by Victoria Beckham. And it also is very nice. I enjoy her eye pencils, like I said. We have here, oh, Charlotte Tilbury. So this again, we have some really nice packaging that I think people don't make anymore. This is Film Star Bronze and Glow, and maybe they do. Maybe this is something they continue to make. I haven't purchased Charlotte Tilbury in a long time, but this is in the shade Sculpt and Highlight Medium Dark. So it's interesting, they had this and then they had the original one, and I always felt like this was too deep and then the original was a little bit too light. Like if they had something in between, it would be great. I just hate to throw away. That packaging is so pretty. Okay, then we've got here, what is this? I don't know what this is. Maybe a brow product serum. Maybe? Well, I don't remember what it is, so I will not be repurchasing. Then we have this eyeliner by Chanel. This is Black Jade. Oh, this was a pretty color. You know, it reminds me of, there's a Porsche paint color that reminds me of that's like green and gray at the same time, kind of is like that. Like it's not exactly green, but there's something in there that makes it green, but also could be mistaken for another color depending on how the light hits it. But yeah, I love the Chanel eyeliners. Then we have here this Ciate Microblade Brow. This did not work for me. It was interesting, like the idea, but whenever I try to use those microblade things, it doesn't ever work out well for me. Let me know if there's like a microblade kind of product that you think works really well. I think that's it for the empties for today. We actually still have more empties over there. So I really try to hold on to the things that I've been trying so you can get some good information that will hopefully be helpful. Let me know what you have been going through. What do your empties look like? Please let us know what you purchase on repeat and some maybe things that you used all the way up that you wouldn't repurchase and why, because we'd also love to hear that. That would be really helpful. But that is it for today's video. So please take care of each other. Stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. If you are interested in this makeup, I actually filmed this as my everyday, what do I call it? My go-to makeup. I changed the lips, so I have Mademoiselle by Chanel on my lips right now, and I have to say that for myself because I will forget by the time I edit this. I'm gonna wonder what lipstick is that. So it is, where is it? Yeah, so it is this, the Rouge Coco 104 in Mademoiselle. Also, I don't usually do try-ons in these empties, but something came in the mail. I will unbox the rest of it, but I ordered this. So Audacité has sent me some skincare. I thought we could try this really quickly. I want to try it. That's how curious I am about makeup. I just can't wait for a proper video to try this. So we're gonna try really fast. This is in Sienna Rose. It's an SPF blush product. I saw that it was more suited towards dry skin. I don't know if they said that or if I found that somewhere, but I thought we could at least top off the blush that I have on now. So this looked really pretty. I got a tawnier shade as well. So I'm just gonna put that on the back of my hand, and it's supposed to have some glow to it, which it looks like it. Although I'm gonna say it's not as like balmy as I expected. It looks like it has a dry down to it. So I'm gonna take a brush. It's not a blush brush. It is this brush by Make. It's really nice. And I'm gonna just take this and apply it to my cheeks. See what it looks like. I'm always on the hunt for great SPF products, especially those that I can apply right on top of these areas that get the most, not the most, but I really want to keep out of the sun because they have the most discoloration. And okay, not as like, I thought it was gonna be a glossy product. It's not. It's very nice. Kind of reminds me of the Clé de Peau consistency of their blushes in the pots. Very pretty. Okay. Yeah, I picked up a tawnier shade as well. I love to apply because these are my dark spots right here. So any SPF that I can get on there to help protect them. There's a bit of hydration though, I can feel it. That's much prettier than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was expecting. I have a lot of hope for SPF makeup products, but there are very few that I really enjoy. So I thought we'd try that really fast together. Okay, let's get started. So I really love Clé de Peau though, if I'm gonna go for something that's got some glow to it. Oh, my stomach. I would go for Got Colloidal. It's used on, it's